We need one recognizable name.
Fuck, what's our budget?
Yeah.
Shooter McGavin?
yeah. We've got 15 grand. Who can we get? We can get Shooter McGavin. Dale. I would do that.
Listen, and he's getting
15 grand. I would get Shooter McGavin.
I would too. But they're like, okay, is he going to do the thing with the Shooter McGavin with the, hand flares?
I would fire him immediately.
Gilmore.
That shit. What was I talking about?
You haven't smoked at all.
A little snippet. Oh yeah, I just saw this thing. This guy. There's always these get rich quick guys on TikTok and on YouTube.
The Manosphere.
I don't know, but anyways, there's this new scam, dude.
I got it.
That
We're all good.
Spilt.
We're all good.
There's this new scam going around where guys. I think we've dived into this a little bit.
I know it. Are pretending they're AI girls?
No. We want to do that for sure. No, they're going on to a Midjourney and they're printing out all these
Midjourney?
Awesome AI art creation.
Oh, art. Okay,
but you got to pay for it. You got like a free month, but then you got to pay for it. But I think I might do it.
Yeah,
it's only $10 a month. Pretty rad.
Wow.
But people are going on there making all these art prints and putting them on Etsy.
I saw that.
But that's the scam idea. But I think in reality, it's a flooded marketplace. No one's actually making money that way.
I mean, are they pitching it as this is AI art? Or are they pitching it as this is my art?
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah. How are you gonna fucking know? Like I got some like my cat's drawn by an artist, but when I got it back, I'm like, is this?
Here's what I would want to do.
It's actually Photoshop.
Here's what I would want to do.
Yeah.
And your dad wouldn't like this, but I'd want to come up with the AI art idea, right? Something cool. Print it out, put it on canvas, have it printed on canvas, and then actually paint. Then you take real paint and you paint the parts. So it's actually real paint, but an AI created art piece.
But because the special stuff is when you blend the colors. So it wouldn't be simply as just applying the paint.
True. Now, what you could do is you could do black and white and then into your own color thing. You just have the template.
Yes,
basically.
that'd be good.
Like a tattoo.
Yeah.
Put the template on there, and then you come up with the and then That's all I have.
Yeah. No, so the latest
dude, have you? I don't know how I got this. Have you ever bruised this right here? Oh my god!
No, there.
That's a bruise all of a sudden out of nowhere. It feels like right here. You've never had a bruise?
No,
there?
I have. I don't like that part of my body. It's very meaty. When you hit it,
that's one of my favorite parts of the body. But
you like that part?
It's pure meat. I like it. I mean,
I bet you chew on it when you're nervous. Like,
never. I've chewed on definitely on fingernails.
Yeah.
My thumb. My thumb is the worst.
By the way, if I burp, I'm sorry.
Leave.
Corn nuts.
Get out of here. Oh, I'm not gonna deal with your cornet burp. That's disgusting.
Cornet?
What, did you drive over here munching corn nuts?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It wasn't corn nuts.
The chili type?
It wasn't corn nuts. It was Fritos, which are basically
even worse.
Yeah.
That's corn nuts with more chili cheddar cheese.
Chili, no cheddar. Just chili flavor. I don't think I should. Big arms. Okay, so the latest scam that AI is doing is guys are pretending to be girls, and their girl is an AI generated.
We've already discussed this, and I was like, I want to do that.
Did we?
That was my idea. Someone stole. Even though we copyrighted it, someone stole it.
We haven't uploaded that episode.
Oh.
Have we? Was it?
Dude.
We talked about guys scamming girls with
No,
AI?
not scamming girls. Guys scamming guys.
Guys. Simps.
Yes. Dude, moneymaker. How would a simp know? Eventually, you can create an AI girl, 100% AI girl.
The whole
shebang.
Yeah.
Photos. Do
a custom set.
Yeah. What kind of photos you want? Okay, no problem. Boom. There it is. With the guy's name on a piece of paper that she's holding up, completely fake.
And then your chat is just you.
Oh, you're making money. Yeah.
Hire somebody in
hire India, dude. Yeah.
They'll love it too.
Yeah, give me a call.
Fucking love
give me a call, baby. And she calls and
hello? Call?
Yeah, yeah.
He forgets to turn on his voice manipulator. Hello, this is Sinja.
This is Cindy. Hello. I thought you were in New Jersey. Yes. No, I am in New Jersey.
Why would the guy sound so effeminate? You're like, I thought you were in New Jersey.
The simp.
Oh, yeah.
Low T, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Balls have not dropped. Can you be any louder, by the way, with that clicking sound?
Well, your shitty lighters don't work. So
I thought you said you were in New Jersey.
I've never been in a cockpit before.
A cockpit.
From Airplane, the movie. Keep up. Nothing to do with what you're talking
You've never
about.
said anything about the movie Airplane.
Random
ever.
reference. Keep up. Dude, you need to pack another.
I'm smoking this down to the nitty gritty.
Mother. What's that one Danzig song? Mother.
I thought that was.
It's Danzig. It's not Misfits.
I thought it was Misfits.
No. How can I read your mind?
But Danzig is Misfits.
Misfits. How am I doing this?
The same guy.
That guy.
It's the same guy. Right? Am I wrong?
I don't.
The singer of
It's a
Misfits
singer.
is Danzig.
It's a singer, but the completely different band.
What came first, Danzig or Misfits?
Misfits.
You know what I just found out? Because I watched this documentary on
No, we're not going to go. Okay.
On Metallica.
Yeah.
Badass band, by the way. If you've never seen Metallica live with an orchestra, which I haven't seen.
An orchestra?
Oh my
what
God.
What part of their songs have
Bro.
orchestra, or do they add it?
Take a listen.
That
Go
sounds
YouTube it. It's
amazing.
insane, dude. But anyways, I watched this documentary.
Like the best.
The current bassist of Metallica. Since,
Yeah.
I think
back in.
2006, I want to say.
Oh, they're still around?
Oh, of course. But anyways, the current since 2006, I want to say,
Yeah.
was the bassist of Suicidal Tendencies,
Oh, shit.
which is a band from
Mom, give me a Coke!
that's a band from the 80s. I did not know that. It's a metal band from the 80s. But I thought they were just a punk band from the 90s.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. They went through
That's
like
a metal band from the
just
80s.
like NoFX. NoFX started very like almost, I don't even know what you call it, heavy metal-ish. And then
Where?
they transit their first albums. Trust me. Trust
By the way,
me.
speaking of punk bands, Offspring. Those guys are retarded.
Retarded in a good way?
Politically retarded. Those guys suck on the left nut.
Same with Floggy Malt, or what's the band the Irish that everybody loves, that Riley loves?
Not me, dude. I hate Irish
I know,
punk
but
bands.
you know it. Everyone knows it. It's like the most popular one. Not Floggy Molly.
Are you
Floggy
sure?
Molly. No, it's the other one. Dropkick Murphys.
Ew, I hate it.
They are super anti-Trump.
Oh, gross.
They were like in the crowd, they'll be like, anybody that's right wing, get the fuck out of here.
We're drinking Bud Lights. Get out. Oi.
They start transitioning live on stage, like with a knife, cutting their little things off.
Man, I kind of want to like spread my wings and fly.
You want to be who you're meant to be?
Yeah. No, I want to go.
support
I
it.
want to go to like Iceland and Finland really bad. But the plane flight is what I would have to drug myself. I can't handle that.
Read a book.
No.
Yeah, I get lost in another world.
Dude, my mind does not work that way.
But hold on. Do you get immersed? You don't. You don't get immersed in things, in fantasy.
By the way,
stories.
You know how
No.
you want to know how I read books?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Audio.
Yeah. But
My favorite way.
Okay.
I'm an audio guy because here's the thing. When I'm reading, and this is why I don't like subtitles. When I'm reading with my eyes,
that's all you focus on.
all I'm focusing on is
The
trying
act of reading.
to understand what I'm reading
That's weird.
and not
Visualizing as you
visualizing it. It's really weird.
Huh.
But when I hear it or I see it, full visualization. That's why I didn't do that well in school because like reading for me, it's like a different type of thing for me. I can read obviously, but
Do you have an inner monologue? Like, I'm now going to reach this. Like, say that every time I like do things. Like,
no, I'm not, I don't have a monologue that says, I'm now reaching for this. Blue. No,
but do you have?
I talk to myself in my head all the time.
Okay.
Or like I think about ideas. I'm always like thinking. Yes, I think.
words?
Are you saying I don't think?
No, we've talked.
Yeah, I hear
think
my
we've
voice.
Talked about this.
I hear
where,
my
like,
voice.
Certain segment of humans don't hear a conscious, like an inner
Yeah,
monologue.
they're NPCs.
Yeah, you remember that us talking about that?
Yeah.
It's weird, and like all these comments are like, no, I don't have anything like that, and they were just completely flabbergasted that there's. But also like,
So how do they live? They just like there's blank,
just full impulse,
just like yes,
Just-
yes.
shiny light, shiny light, shiny.
So when
light.
they have a memory, do they not have memories?
It really confuses me. But then, we had this conversation on a podcast.
It never got
And you
aired.
made fun of me because I also didn't like there's something I agreed with, and you're like, you actually wait, you also like that? I can't remember exactly. No, we're not.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
That's why I want to go back to couches. I like it. What happened? Why didn't we? Oh, it was too far away.
Too far away. We need 2 cameras and it's gay, the little like split screen setup.
That was the
best. Set. Can't see the set. No, but the set's the best.
Oh shit, your lights aren't on.
That is.
It's not on. There's one light.
A red light up there?
Oh no.
I turned that off a couple times.
It's different.
No, we're good. We're all the same.
We're all the same.
Oh, you know what I should do? Though?
Skin is just skin.
What it is those lights aren't.
That's what it is.
Oh, look at that. Look at that little bit of a lens flare going on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've upgraded the visuals at the Want to Get Hot podcast.
Wow.
Actually, I like being a little relaxed.
New show.
Do I not do the show? Let's not do the show. I'm doing Stargate though. Stargate Universe. Listen, I'm gonna give the premise to Stargate Universe.
I just want to pass.
No. Very basic.
Okay, that was just barf.
Wait, do you know Stargate?
Yeah, I know Stargate.
You know Stargate?
Yeah.
The movie, at least?
I've seen the movie.
Okay. For anybody that doesn't know, the Stargates.
We don't need to explain Stargate.
Nobody knows.
God.
Not a lot of people know. But the premise is that the
portal in Egypt. Moving on.
Portal where?
Portal
space.
In Egypt.
Space.
Yeah, to another planet. Yeah.
And this latest one is.
I want to watch Stargate now.
It's good.
Wait, this is a show?
Listen to this.
A new show?
No, it's not. I don't know how new it is. Like 2000.
SG1?
No, it's not cringy. It's a little cringy.
Stargate SG1.
No.
What's it called?
Universe.
Stargate Universe.
Yes. Now listen to the premise. There's like an ultra supreme Stargate. Don't fucking.
I'm gonna type it in so I can learn it.
Break your phone. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Kill you.
But listen. God.
All right, good.
My God.
Moving on.
I'm not moving on. I'm telling my story.
Oh, okay. It's fine. No, yeah.
So there's this, and it's this really complex Stargate code that they can't crack. The government hasn't been able to activate the Stargate. Mm-hmm. Okay. They're best scientists, best everyone can. So what they do, they're like, shit, what if we put a puzzle into a video game, an MMO?
Have other people
let
crack
people just play on it and solve the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So some kid, he's not really a kid, he's kind of chubby.
This premise has been done, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
From what?
Where they put like a thing on the internet.
Movie, that one you like? Gamer.
Oh, yeah, Gamer. I forgot about that. No, but they put a code out there on the internet for people that like, and then that's how they recruit. They basically recruit from that. Yeah, I can't remember what it was from, though. But anyways, yeah.
Most likely. Whatever. Definitely.
For sure. They do it nowadays.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, the guy cracks it, and then there's a guy in brass, and like a CIA agent knocks on his door, and they basically say, hey, you need to come and work with us. You solve the puzzle. And he's like, I don't want to. And then instantly they like teleport him into, and he's in a spaceship like overlooking Earth. Like, oh, fuck. And so they go through this portal, and it's this like ultra supreme portal that the ancients, the aliens that came down.
Well, why wouldn't they just use his crack and not? Why would they even need him?
Because he's smart.
He knows the puzzle.
He's smart.
He can figure out puzzles.
So his whole premise of the show is he's a puzzle guy.
He's a puzzle meister.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really cool. They come up with cool. It's like Star Trek where it's
who is it?
Cool. There's no named actors actually. Okay, Shooter McGavin is in first episode. He's like an old politician.
I can see that.
And he's like older, and he's a politician. He has like a daughter, and he's only in one episode. We'll just put it that way.
They're like, we need one recognizable name.
Fuck, what's our budget?
Yeah,
Shooter McGavin.
yeah. We've got 15 grand. Who can we get? We can get Shooter McGavin. Dale, I would do that.
Listen, and he's getting
15 grand. I would get Shooter McGavin.
I would too. But they're like, okay, is he going to do the thing with the Shooter McGavin with the his hand flares?
I would fire him immediately.
Gilmore.
That shit. Like that's not this
What's
movie,
his
sir.
Real name? Do you know? I know nothing. About
Jeffrey Denigan. Uh-oh.
You're making that up.
Jeffrey Dunnigan. IMDb it. Jeffrey Dunnigan.
Nope. Made up.
I got a.
Wait. So the Ukraine guy, the leak.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that?
Oh yeah, they pawned it off on some 21-year-old kid.
Is that what you think?
That's what they said today.
I don't think it's a pawn off.
You think a low-level kid
National Guard
in the National Guard has security clearance to top secret documents from the Pentagon? How? If that's the case, we have a really bad security situation.
Actually, I don't know. I haven't heard that argument that the whole thing is like pawned off on some guy. I've just heard I was talking about the story. That's interesting too.
There's either that it's a total pawn off, or it's misdirection.
Well,
and they gave it to him to leak.
Okay, I read it quickly. I was hoping you knew if you like read it. I don't even know why I'm diving in if I haven't read the whole thing. But there's something about there's a Discord group. Mm-hmm. It's like we're on.
Yeah,
we might be involved in some stuff.
Shit. Okay, let's.
And there was it was 20 people, and there was invite only, and it was a bunch of 20 something year olds.
Okay.
And they were all right wing Christian. Actually, not too right wing, just whatever. And there was one guy named Mr. Q or something that they wouldn't name. But then there's him, the one that got arrested. I feel like, there was some, I was reading that, I'm like, is there some FBI agent that was actually in there?
Yeah. Do they think he's the, by the way, yes.
I don't know the story. I don't know exactly how he got
we're not going to get into it then because you and I both don't know the story. We're talking about shit we don't know about.
We could just make it up.
We could just do some misinfo. What's it called?
Misinformation.
Misinformation. We'll just trick people.
But whatever. So, I do know one thing about the report. It said that Ukraine was going to run out of ammunition on April 13th.
See, I feel like that is a way of getting America to be like,
you're saying.
Oh, we need to fund them. Give them another $4 billion right now.
There's some wild shit in there. I was reading a synopsis.
I think all that shit's psyop.
But it also had some bad stuff about Zelensky. He was saying that
you got to throw in bad with the good.
Okay,
to make it real.
One of the things was something that Ukraine was doing military attacks in Russia.
Okay,
and that there were special forces, U.S. boots on the ground in Ukraine, fighting for Ukraine.
Okay. So here's the thing: the documents could be legit documents, but they released them in order to create
push an agenda. An
agenda. All that shit. Dude, think about it. There's no way if, like I'm saying,
I don't think
if
so.
top secret,
you think the government's that good?
If above top secret stuff like that is getting loose via Discord by a bunch of 21-year-olds in the National Guard,
that's just where he put it into, and he was trying to impress his friends. They I don't know. I'm gonna read more about it. It sounds really interesting. I was hoping some YouTuber did a synopsis of it, but I didn't see it today.
Snowden Part 2.
Yeah, exactly. And where did Snowden go?
Mother Russia.
Wow, we both wanted to roll the R there. That was weird.
Mother Russia. Is it an R roll? Or is it mud? Mud Russia. No, you got to do a roll.
Have I ever told you about the time I met a Russian in real life?
Yeah, he came to your work at
no,
the name of your business, which is
what?
He came to your work.
There's a Russian?
You had a Russian come to your work. He was like a copy machine fixer guy or something. And you told us, you're like, this guy, Ukraine. I think you claimed he was Ukrainian or something.
You're tripping.
Or maybe he was Russian.
Anyways, shit, you threw me off.
You met a Russian.
Oh, in Chicago.
Okay.
A long time ago. I actually remember this really is weird. I was outside of a
solo
club. No, I think it was with my brother's friends for his thing.
For his batch.
And I was outside of the club with one of his friends, Jay, I'll just say. You should know that. In this neighborhood.
Okay.
And
us.
We were out there.
Us.
Why? Why do you need to go deeper? There's only one J.
10.
Stop!
Oh, sorry, go.
Tinny tin. And this full-on Russian guy, and he looked really weird, and he had a Russian girlfriend, then a skinny guy. He was like a bald Russian.
Hold on.
Oh, stocky and bald.
Hold on. There's 3 of them?
3.
A big one?
But only one talked to me.
A stocky bald one.
Big stocky bald talked to me.
Big stocky bald.
Tall guy silent. This Russian girl silent.
Really?
He wanted a cigarette.
That sounds like a rape job.
So he walks up to me. He's like, can I have a cigarette? I'm like, I only have one left. And
you give it up, man.
So he got pissed at me.
Yeah, you give that up.
He started coming towards me.
I don't have one.
No, he saw us
he saw you pack. Did you see this?
He saw my fucking smoking.
Did you see the box of smokes?
Everyone, no.
How does he know you didn't get it from somebody else?
You should have said I just lie, like I have no cigs at all. I should have said that in hindsight.
I've been watching you
But
all
I said
night.
I only have one left. Like, I'm not going to give him my last cigarette. That's fucked up. I don't know the code of smoking cigs.
You should have said, fuck off.
I remember.
You should have got real tough with him.
You fuck off.
You fuck off. Get the fuck out of here, mate.
But
like
okay,
some weird
so,
accent.
So I deny him, and he like starts walking towards me, like all pissed off.
After you deny he was walking towards you?
Yeah, he's pissed now.
Oh, and he's walking towards you heated?
He's like, let me tell you something. And like getting close to me, like wanting to.
I'm going to tell you
and so
come here.
Jay kind of steps in front and is like, let's get out of here. Like, we're out of here, man. Like, sorry. Kind of just gets me out of the whole situation. Yeah. And he's like, you need to get out of there right away.
Yeah.
Like, I was like ready to have like a full like argument, like not argument, like debate, like, sir, like, let's talk about this logically.
Logically speaking, I've got one cigarette.
Cigarettes are $7 here.
It might make you happy, but it's going to make me happy.
He's just getting more and more mad.
Oh my gosh.
It's wild.
I need to figure out the whole Russian accent thing. It's such a badass accent.
It is.
I got to work on that.
It's a good language too. Like, I love the sound of it and everything. It's awesome language.
On for the Red October.
And what's really cool about Russia is the Orthodox East. We've talked. God, I feel like we talked about everything. But their whole religion, Eastern Orthodox, and it's a weird version of Christianity. Do you know anything about that?
Nope.
Ooh, you gotta get it checked out. Do you know anything about Eastern Orthodox Christianity?
Christianity?
Oh, Christianity. It's a whole sect of Christianity, and do you know where they break? A very basic break.
What do you mean where they break?
From regular Christianity. There's a bunch of branches of Christianity. But there's Christians believe a certain thing, and then Eastern Orthodox believe this other thing.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's something about
with Jesus?
It's like the Trinity, like Jesus, what exactly was he? And
like
him
a
being
prophet.
a prophet versus actual being of God.
So they think he was more of a prophet.
And they believe that God is more omni, where there's multiple entities of him, not just like one singular God with multiple I don't know. It's weird.
Let me break it down.
I'm bad.
Let me break it down.
I fucked up.
Let me help you out here.
You know this?
I can figure this out.
Okay.
Through logic. It's like us. Okay. The real us. Like we talked about last podcast.
Okay.
The lighter is you in the spiritual realm, right? You're the lighter right now in the spirit realm, okay?
I'm the lighter.
Heaven, if you will.
Am I white? I'm a white
spiritual
lighter.
White light.
Okay.
Get it? You're the white light.
Oh.
But you're the white lighter in this.
Got it.
Here is you, Greg, down here.
I thought it was,
Listen,
I thought it was this.
This is Earth.
Oh.
And you on Earth, your body. Your physical body.
Okay.
Now this is connected by a string.
They can't see any of this shit.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. The lighter is connected to you down here by a invisible string.
A tether. Sorry.
Right, exactly. But so you're only conscious of being here, even though your real self is here.
Yeah.
Right?
This is basic.
Same thing with God. You got God, and he tethers himself to the Jesus character. See what I'm saying? Same thing.
Yeah, and the Eastern guys split in exactly what that means. It's wild, but think about it. They have different entire like schools of thought for. I mean, Christianity has tons of interpretations.
Oh yeah,
but it's weird that the Russians have this own thing, and they look. You've seen like the Russian priests. They wear like weird garments.
No,
what?
I'm not.
You need to look at some Eastern Orthodox. It's wild.
I'm not. Yeah,
and they're more mystical.
Huh?
Mystical.
What's that?
Forms of.
What do you mean mystical?
Though? Oh, it's called Gnostic.
Yeah, Gnostic.
That's what they are. They're a Gnostic version of Christianity.
Well,
and
what is that? Because agnostic means you don't know. Gnostic means you definitely know.
No, it's no.
What's the difference?
I think it's multiple gods or whatever.
Look it up.
I'm looking at Gnosticism is a heretical movement.
You're gonna need to look up heretical.
Are you kidding me?
You need to look up all these words for me, dude.
Okay.
Heretical? I don't know.
So it's meaning that the Christians call them heretics. They don't. It's not real.
Continue.
Yeah, not that hard.
Heretics.
Heretical.
Now I need the definition of that, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Tell me the definition of heretics.
Someone that goes against the orthodoxy of what everyone else believes.
Oh.
So they're heretics.
I don't know that.
You fucking liar.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. But that's
I gotta look it up.
No,
I don't believe
I'm reading it, dude.
You read it. That's fair.
It's a Gnostic doctrine taught that you're not listening, so you won't get it.
Gnostic doctrine that's taught.
But put your phone down.
But put your phone down. I'm listening to
The
every word you're
audience
saying.
wants to hear this.
Heretic. A person believing or practicing religious heresy.
Now look at the list of definition of heresy.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what heresy means.
It goes against what the teachings are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't know. Well, I don't know why I fucking didn't know that word, but anyways. I mean,
But so here it is. Here's a big thing about what Gnosticism is.
All
right. Gnostic doctrine taught that the world was created and ruled by a lesser divinity, the demiurge, and that Christ was the emissary of the remote supreme divine being.
bored.
Whoa.
Bored.
Okay, so exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They think Jesus was like a not even like a tether, like just a prophet.
Yeah, but you're
Just
not
like
a tether.
Jewish,
He was
Jewish
just a guy.
people think
A dude.
not a dude, a Messiah, not a Messiah,
An angel.
a disciple. I just said the word. I can't think of it now.
What if he's
Not an angel.
What if they're angel spirits that can tether into a body,
Yeah,
and those are the prophets.
prophets. That's not the word.
Prophet.
Yeah, prophet's a word.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, so that's what they believe.
Okay.
And there's some other being, and it's actually pre-Christianity. But when Christianity took over, I think they like started calling themselves the true Christianity.
How is that pre-Christianity?
Because
Christ
before
didn't exist yet.
Christianity, no. What? Say again?
Christ didn't exist before Christianity.
Yeah. So here, put it this way. They believed, just like Jews, right?
Yeah.
Jews believe in the Abrahamic.
You went hard on that, Jay, dude.
The Jews believe in the Abrahamic religion,
Yeah.
just like pre-Christians did. There was other groups of, that's exactly what it is. Then Jesus came.
Well, pre-Christian is Jew.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
100% no.
How is it not? The New Testament didn't exist. It was the Old Testament. That was Judaism.
There was multiple sects.
Okay, but it all stems off Judaism.
Absolutely. No.
That's the Abrahamic religion.
No.
Yeah, how's that
Judaism is just one branch of multiple. Gnostics were a big cult, a big religion. Then Christianity came, and
I think Islam was first in that
Dude,
in that
people listening to
Abrahamic religion. They're all the same. They all are based on the same religion.
exactly Gnostics
Islam, Judaism, and Christianity.
and Gnosticism.
Okay,
It's a
you can
whole
say
other thing.
Gnosticism.
Thank
I
you.
get it. But they're
Fine.
all, whatever they are, they're all kind of based on the same starting point.
Yeah, and anyways, Russian religion is like, I think, even older than Christianity, and it's like,
No.
if you talk to Christians, like they don't like think it's true, but it's so wild. And I notice a lot of right wing like racist people believe in these old Gnostic religions. It's
Okay.
really weird. They're into esotericism or something.
I just don't like any religion, to be honest.
Yeah,
I just like thinking.
I like learning
Tripping.
about religions, but I don't believe
Yeah.
they're cool.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
seeing how, or like dissecting them almost,
Dude.
kind of like figuring out how would they think that, like what caused them to, what steps took to get to that thought process.
oh, you were talking about the origins of it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk origins. That'd be crazy.
It started in cults.
You know what? Time's out.
Easy.
You know what they should do? And mainstream Hollywood hate this idea, but you got to cover it up. You got to hide it, cloak it, basically in
Okay.
darkness. Take a Bible story, right?
Yeah, they do all the time.
Listen, the origins of
Pulp Fiction.
No.
It's the story of Josiah. In the Bible.
Josiah.
In the Bible, the most famous story of the
Josiah.
the book of Josiah.
Don't know it, dude. That's a Catholic book or something. But anyway, take like the Jesus story and turn it in like a really cool, like what's the show you like? Game of Thrones type of a thing. Just badass.
Yeah.
Like
I got a
bloodbath
comic
type
book
of thing.
once. A comic book written by like a weird hippie comic guy.
Uh-huh.
And he just did the book of the Old Testament in comic form, and he like showed all this weird shit. I remember I gave it to one of our friends, Riley, and he was just like, he ate it up. He loved it. But he's like an atheist himself. He just wanted to show he thought the same idea. Like, dude, the Bible's kind of wild.
Wild stories, dude.
What if we make it a comic book?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it was kind of, I got bored. Like, it was a little boring because most of it's like the Old Testament stuff talks about like people's wives and just like boring ass shit.
Well, yeah, you skip that shit.
Yeah,
You get the
like,
real juicy shit, and then you rework it.
the brother killing.
Yeah.
Wild Abel.
So there's
Abel and Cain.
Yeah, but there's some crazy things about
Cain and Abel.
And
yeah.
and like
they're alive still.
The Noah's Ark story is it's not like literal people, but it was actually like based on planets splitting and shit or something crazy. I don't know. I can't really explain it because I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's the name of this podcast. Just like a 10% of knowledge of a topic, and we start talking about.
I'm gonna say something, and I really don't know what I'm talking about right now.
Like the whole Russian thing I did for like an hour was barely any information.
I didn't know half the words you were saying.
Yeah,
so that's part of the problem.
And then I make up books of Bible that throw you off.
Yeah,
just nothing
I
made
thought it was a
sense.
Catholic book thing.
Josiah. I don't know.
Hosea. That's not. I mean,
I've heard of Hosea. It's a song. Oh, Hosanna.
Hosanna.
Hosanna. Is that Beach
I don't know.
Boys?
No, what's the name of the song though?
Oh, Jose. Oh, baby.
I feel like that was like an Easter song.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hosanna.
Hosanna, Hosanna, I love you, Hosanna,
Yeah.
you're only. Is that right?
Yeah,
I don't think so, dude.
It was
Roxana. Your balls are.
Hosanna. Hose. No,
It wasn't that.
no, that wasn't it. I don't know. Barbara Ann.
No.
Barbara Ann is the name of the song. Barbara Ann. It's Barbara Ann.
Take my hand. It's so wild, that song, because he sings exactly like I just did. He like does a super hype.
Sings a little bit better than that.
Oh.
Say not exactly like that, sir. Sounds like that.
Oh, you gave me just that his voice was a little bit better than mine. I'm so surprised. You're like, oh, dude, don't even. He says a little bit better than you.
They don't even sing. I don't even think it's falsetto.
Yeah, I don't know anything about music, but I'm assuming it's that really high pitched
Saying
one.
stuff you don't know anything about.
The one that
we're talking about stuff we don't know about.
The ones that the priest prayed on, the one with the falsetto voice.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you know that I heard something?
By the way, what's up with the dude in your church who made the little kid suck on his tongue?
I'm not the Dalai Lama religion.
Same thing though, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he a Catholic guy or something?
Are you kidding me? The
What's he?
Dalai Lama.
What is he?
Are you being cute again
Buddhist?
for the
Is he
audience?
Buddhism?
Yes, you know that.
I didn't know that actually. I thought you say Indian. Is he Indian? Hindu?
No, he's
Hindu.
Oh. No, he's
know, dude.
Buddhist. He's Buddhist.
Is he Buddhist?
He's Buddhist. He wears the monk thing.
What is he? Is he like the
He's
Pope
a
of Buddhism?
sucker.
I know he's a tongue sucker,
That's
but
what he is.
Is he the Pope of
Buddhism? I didn't really. That is weird. I wonder if there's some Buddhist sects that don't believe in him.
See, that shit right there. Time's out.
Lama.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
In your church religion yes, you did. The one that you grew up in.
Yeah.
Did you guys love the Pope? Did you guys talk about the Pope?
Like my grandma loved the Pope.
That's the thing.
I didn't like
Dalai
the Pope.
Lama, Pope, any leader of a religion like that has gold, that lives in a gold building and shit.
Has their own army.
What is that? Yeah, has his own country.
Dude, it's cool.
No, that's some shady business right there. That's government.
It's a government, yeah. But it's a holy government. Love it.
That sucks tongues. It's not cool.
Okay, so I heard this about Catholic priests. They would in some churches they would give a certain altar boy a certain jewelry, like a ring, and if they had this, all the priests knew that one was
that's this tongue sucker.
That tongue sucker. Isn't that?
Whoa, are you
fucked
serious?
up? Yeah.
So he's like, you Tommy boy over here.
Tommy boy.
Yeah.
But then I was reading Jewish
Bro, like
Jewish
different colors, like the gold ring. That kid's
that he
that
does
kid's
in the
good,
butt.
dude. He's number one. The
styles.
silver ring kid is like he's like all right, and then you get the brown ring kid, and that one,
ooh, a butt eater.
that one eats the butt.
What is a double gold?
Oh, that's marrying material, right? That's
You can't marry an altar boy.
That's wifey material, altar boy, right there. I don't know. I'm just wondering. These guys probably do.
You think the priest like that? That's wifey material.
Hold on. Movie idea.
This is fucked up. And by the way, we don't condone any child abuse.
Of course not. Listen,
Jesus, they're gonna.
we're just talking here.
YouTube's gonna.
Listen, movie idea.
Yeah.
Copyright. You take a movie. Think Billy Madison.
Okay, I'm on board.
You're on board right now, right? Billy Madison, and then you and I get high and go ghost hunting. I'm just kidding. You think Billy Madison type of a movie, but you got a guy, and he for some reason he's an altar boy, but he's like 28 or 30. And he's like he's been an altar boy his whole life.
I know someone like that.
That exists.
He was my teacher.
Wait,
Mr. Magoo. I won't say his name, so don't say his name.
He's an altar boy
he was an altar boy.
Late in age?
At like 38.
That's possible?
I don't know, but he made it happen.
Whoa.
I would serve with him. Like, I'd be like, what's up, man? Like holding the thing
That's
for the guy.
weird. Did I get diddle?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know.
Cool
dude.
guy. One of the best.
That sounds like Stockholm Syndrome.
One
to
of the
me.
best.
What color ring did you have? You had the brown ring, didn't you?
No,
dude?
I had a choke collar. But okay, the reason I brought all that up, I don't know. But that all the religions have abuse stories. Judaism
Of course, yeah,
has
they all
a
do.
whole
Of
thing.
course, they're killing their kids, cutting kids' heads off.
The fuck are you talking about?
Judaism?
They killed their kids?
Yeah, dude, that's the Passover. They would come door to door killing the firstborn kid.
That was the Roman soldiers.
To the Judaisms.
I don't think that was something they celebrated. That's not what they celebrate. They don't do that. Like rabbis go house to house, like, bring me your firstborn. We're going to chop off. It was like Hitler people coming to do that.
That's wild.
Yeah. They love celebrating, like.
Why would they do that? What was the reason for that?
What do you mean?
What was the biblical reason to chop off
the Passover?
Kill the young?
Probably some bad flood was happening.
And then,
or something.
how's the Passover work? Because then they put the blood on the door, and then
to mark that they've already been visited.
Oh, they were tricking.
Yeah, they put goat blood on there.
Whoa! Why didn't they make a movie of that? Yeah, that's like my brain's exploding. Sorry, I gotta calm down.
Yeah, we need to start the Bible
Yeah.
update 2.0 movie.
Man, I'd watch it.
I mean, show.
If there was a good one, honestly, like if it was done really good,
No.
I'd still be into it.
Yeah. But I don't think very many of the stories of the Bible are actually very interesting.
No, I'm saying you get shit like that, dude. The Passover thing. I'm saying you steal that idea and you put that in a show, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You just steal that idea, like, but in the olden days, in the what's it called?
The pre-Judea BC.
Even
Christ.
I would even do it like before that. I would go
Sumerian.
Yeah.
Actually, Samaria would be a good show. Like
That's
Game of Thrones.
Sumerian.
There you go. I love Samaria.
I bet the Sumerians were more technically advanced than we are now.
Yeah.
And then Earth was wiped out.
I was thinking about the whole wiped out thing, right? If you break something, right? You build a sandcastle or a nice castle.
Yeah.
You smash it. Okay, sandcastle is a bad idea.
Right. Okay, give me.
How could all the structures go away, and why have we never seen anything?
Because we'll go back to the sandcastle. Sandcastle.
Did
thing.
it?
Water. Underwater erosions. The earths have changed and shifted, and mountains have climbed.
It's
and
just different land.
different land. Some has buried underwater.
You're right.
You know. Think of it this way: like a lot of it could be under our
just
ocean,
roads.
and we're on mountains that have, built up over time.
Yeah.
And we don't know what's under the water. We don't know what's under most of the ocean. You know that?
Yeah.
95% of the ocean is unexplored.
Yeah. In fact, we could explore the ocean forever compared to in the space. Like it's way more attainable down there. It's closer.
We can't. Yeah, but we can't even get down there because of the pressure.
Pressure. How does pressure work? Are bugs? I mean, like things down there like super flat and like all pressurized, or is some life no? You can't have it in a really deep part of the earth.
No, there are some. There's like there's weird like fish with lights on their face.
Yeah, but how are they not squished then? They must be.
I think it's because they were born there maybe, and that's like kind of like the. I don't know, dude. I'm not a
rhino
fishologist.
Remember the rhino debate?
Yeah, I actually looked that up, and you were right.
Actually, I was wrong. They didn't go out and then back. Wait, they didn't go out as in fish. Actually, no, I'm right. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah.
It was watch our TikTok.
I don't know
what we're talking about.
But
it was a very titillating conversation. Very.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't know a lot about. There's one thing I don't really know a lot about. It's about like evolutionary shit.
I got into it deep in college.
Yeah. Like I don't know like what they're like.
Oh, my ear went out. My ear went out.
Really?
My ear went out. Yeah. Completely? There you go. It's back.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, keep going.
What was I?
What do you know about?
I don't know
evolution?
like things like that. We were talking about like what became what, which became what, that type of shit. I don't really know that shit.
I don't know how they exactly know, but it's wild that they know that all these things like went into different little things. Because we all share DNA, but certain things don't. So you can see the branches.
Right.
It's weird because if it was all just created.
Well, if you think about it, no, here's how you got to think about it. Ones and zeros, dude. Binary code.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be code that matches something else because like all eyeballs have the same code.
Yeah.
They all have a thing that says this is how you form, right?
Yeah.
So all that is going to be the same.
So it's just a process, and then you manipulate it. You make them bigger or less light, more light.
But like if the code is like
lids
100111001, this guy's 121 10001.
There's no 2.
There's going to be a part. Yeah, 101. Yeah, whatever. The 10010.
You can't add 2 in there.
In my world, you can. By DNA.
You're talking to some Einstein guy. He's like, dude. Are you talking about adding a 2? No one's thought of that.
He's like, holy shit.
You mean like 1102?
It's like, holy you just opened up the world. Yeah.
Years of science, decades.
Dude, 2? Holy shit. That's how we're made.
He writes something on the thing. He's like, holy moly.
Yeah. He's like, my God, I think. Stupid. No, there's no 2. But you know what I'm saying? So all things are going to have.
What?
All things are going to have a code in sequenced order that matches another thing.
They've been able to see where it breaks. Like the code changes.
But I'm saying,
and you share similarity with monkeys or something.
But I'm saying the premise that you're talking about is that we biologically created individual things. Right? You're saying a fish popped out of the water, grew legs, became a lizard, right? You're saying something like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying nay. I'm saying just because they have similar DNA code, they could have been programmed that way. Because when you're programming, if I got on the computer right now and I want to program a Sims game, right?
Okay.
Every single Sim character I create is going to have the same code, the same DNA sequence.
Yeah.
This guy didn't create this guy.
I know.
Boom, I just popped it on the
only when you look at.
So I'm saying when we look at the DNA code of the beings here, we're like, oh no, it must have evolved this way. And we're not thinking, wait a minute, unless it was programmed and it is. Because if that's the case, why do we still have why do we still have what did you say, Vicky? Why do we still hippopotamuses today? Hippopotami.
Oh, I was wrong about the hippopotamus.
What were you right about? The rhino. Whatever, the rhino.
Rhino, too. I was wrong about that. That was what I was going to fess up to.
I looked it up. It said it was right.
No, the creature that was out of the
Platypus?
water. No, it's like it looks like a rat almost.
Okay.
That creature is the one that split. So then Those guys went back in the water and turned into rhinos. Wait.
What the fuck?
No. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't think anymore.
No, I know. You're off the rails on
I'm
this
sorry. I'm right.
Ow, I got a bruise.
Yeah. So the common ancestor, listen, this will explain it. The common ancestor between whales and rhinos
Okay.
is this rat creature.
Okay.
And the rat creature did two things. One went more in the ocean completely, turned into whales. The other one turned into rhinos. That's the difference. The rhinos were like now on land, but then can go in the water.
Sure. And how long ago was this?
Like 40 million years ago or something like that.
So why do we have rhinos today?
Rhinos were a totally different chain.
I understand. Why do we still have them?
So that's
today? Why haven't those creatures split off and become something different?
Because we're in a certain, we're in a snapshot of time.
But you said it took
40 millions ago, they would be different. But now 40 millions later, we're just in a snapshot of time. They could be evolving into something different because we've only been alive for how long?
But have we ever seen?
How long have we been alive?
How long have we been
30
alive?
something years. 40 years.
Yeah, I'm not talking about my time. I'm talking about in history of world history.
Oh, they have.
Right now. Why haven't we seen rhinos evolve?
Because it's only been human history has only been 6,000 years, essentially.
What?
That we know of, a recording.
What are you talking? We have fossils from dinosaurs.
Yeah. Human history I'm talking about. Oh, there's many versions of a rhino. I can look them up. Rhino's just the modern version.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, there's like all sorts of weird spin-offs and stuff. It got to rhino.
For sure. It probably was the dinosaur. The dinosaur with the big horn on his face. That big Tyrannosaurus.
Traptosaurus.
Traptosaurus?
Kleptomaniac.
Yeah, what was the name of that? Triceratops. Boom. Triceratops.
That one?
That had the big horn on its nose like a rhino?
What's the one with the spiky back? I love that one.
Ooh.
That one's cool.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No.
Oh, that's this guy.
That's T-Rex.
Who's our birds?
And people think
that
Jurassic
dinosaurs are
Park
birds.
lied.
The birds.
Exactly. Jurassic Park lied.
They had feathers.
All of them should have had feathers in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the velociraptors, the coolest ones that look like lizards. They should have looked like more like birds.
Those ones could have been lizardies.
Birds of prey. No, they actually looked it up. There's like some type of
There's definitely lizard dinosaurs because look at crocodiles and alligators.
For sure. But
Right,
I'm talking
those
about
are
velociraptors.
Yeah, but that one was more of like that was more like a lizard because it had the same thing that lizards have today.
You ready?
Some lizards have that.
That was a different guy.
Who are you talking about?
There's multiple versions. I'm talking about the velociraptor. I can't say their name.
Velociraptor.
The cool ones.
Oh yeah,
The ones
that one is a
hunted.
bird. That one was a bird. Yeah,
that was supposed to be a bird.
It's like a chicken.
Yeah, dude. I saw this Reddit video or Twitter video of a cockfight. Right, horrible. Not like a
bird. Oh, birds. Gotcha. Okay.
But a bird fight.
Yeah.
But it's in like Mexico or something, and they're it's a guy in the ring and a guy in the ring, and they're holding the chickens.
They're pecking each other's face and shit.
No, and they're waiting to drop them down and jump out of the ring and watch them fight. So this guy, and they put razor blades on their feet. So it's sick. But this guy puts them down, and instantly, right when he puts them down, the bird turns and jumps at the guy and kicks real quick.
Nice.
And the guy falls over like and he grabs his neck and stuff. Instant artery cut.
Oh,
is bleeding out, and I think the guy died.
Fuck yeah!
You see him just bleed out for 2 minutes, and once they get the chicken's just like chill. But
that's amazing.
It's so awesome. I love when a tortured animal or like some
fights back.
Sad animal gets to fight back. I love it so much. Oh, yeah. It's the best. The best. Because I love an animal that just goes fuck it. I don't care what happens.
Do this shit.
I'm taking out.
Yeah, I'm either gonna die in there by that guy with his razor blade feet, or I'm gonna slice your artery.
Awesome.
And then you might break my neck. Cool.
Think of animals being why I brought up in the text chain about how many animals are killed.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
40 billion chickens a year just to feed US. That's astronomical. How much death is happening right now? Just if you close your eyes and listen, you'll see the stab and cut of
why haven't they? Yeah, I know, but why haven't they we know how to grow meat. Why can't you just grow meat?
Not effectively. It's
Why
an
not?
energy problem.
How's it an energy problem?
It's not
What makes it?
scalable
Why not?
because of how it works right now. It's too much. It's too expensive.
Why is it too expensive?
The process, whatever the process is. It's not once they 20 years later, 30 years later, 50 or whatever, they will refine the process, hopefully.
Yeah.
And it becomes a very common tactic. And they just have factories growing
just
meat.
grow it.
It's kind of weird. Then it could
why?
be like weird. I don't know. You're being fed fake food.
It's not really fake though. It's the same thing.
I know.
It's the proteins. You're taking the ones and zeros
Yeah.
and interjecting protein.
A chicken breast.
Yeah. You can make
Without
it.
any, dude.
No bones. Because you don't need structure.
Dude.
You just have this big slabs of meat just being rolled out. And
Bop, 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 bop. Yes, 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 yes. Give me the bop, bop, bop.
Yup. Yes.
That dude would have been in heaven. Just he visits the factory.
He'd be like, like pouring off into his mouth. Give it a bop.
You're right.
Yes.
Wait, you're talking about actual meat. I know lab meat is. How do they even make lab meat?
Petri dish. Yeah, just like basically DNA.
But how do you? Okay, you need an embryo to grow and like form into a creature.
Stem cell.
So they take the part of the body the DNA that makes like a leg or a chicken breast,
Interject it into the stem cells.
and they just like program that into like a cell as like a receptor,
Yeah.
and that just becomes the host, and it like does
cell,
its job.
The cell is the
Cell.
processor.
Yeah,
And then now here's the code, and you put that in, and the processor creates
what's the meat though? Like the
proteins.
Proteins.
Protein binders. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And then from there it just grows like a
3D
mushroom,
printer.
like a fungus grows.
Wow.
Have you seen
I
this?
can't wait for the day.
Here's what I want to do. I've been wanting to do this. I saw this TikTok video on it, and it looks interesting. This guy gets a turkey tail mushroom, right, which is a big chunky mushroom, right?
Monster shrimp.
Big shrimps like that.
It's a mushroom.
And he puts like olive oil on it, salts it,
Yeah.
and they put it on a pan and both sides, and it tastes like meat. It's like basically a steak.
Yeah.
You make a steak out of it. And it's really, because it's a really meaty mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the meatiest mushroom. So it has like this meat texture or whatever.
Wow.
But people say it's super good. And I'm like, oh,
Tastes like chicken.
I want to make that shit. Yeah.
No, yeah, I've seen that. There's like hunters. So I've seen videos of that.
So
they go into the field and there's like this weird mushroom that they harvest.
But why isn't someone doing that? That's a good business.
Mushrooms.
Meat mushrooms.
Yeah. What? There's always an answer. There's some reason you think there might be.
Why?
There might be some.
Dude, it might be a market.
Reason to keep it down, right?
Yeah, I did hear something about mushrooms. Like they don't want people eating mushrooms because biological benefits
too much.
Maybe, yeah.
Because mushrooms, I do believe,
100%.
something to do with mushrooms
For
and
sure,
the
100%.
mystery of life and stuff we don't know about.
Like the stoned ape theory. Speaking of evolution, you know about
that? Yes.
Ape, basically. And here's the other thing.
Well, explain it.
Well, the
That the
stoned
ape
ape
took-
is that the first human being type, right? The first humanoid. They say this stone ape. I don't think it's necessarily an ape, but like whatever.
It was the ancestor.
Ancestors of human
yeah.
at some point ate mushrooms and
became self-aware.
Became self-aware. Basically became conscious of things, or were able to work things out.
Thought more, yeah.
They were able
deeply,
to So, and what if this? Speaking of Adam and Eve story,
yeah.
Remember the apple they were told not to eat?
The apple.
Well, that was the mushroom.
And what color are
It
mushrooms?
it never said an apple. I think the story said fruit.
Really?
And if you think about it,
wait, what are mushrooms? Oh,
Fruit.
they're fungi.
They're fruits.
They're fruit.
Well, no, they're fungi, but they're called fruits. Like when you fruit a mushroom.
No.
Yeah.
I think they're vegetables.
No, they're fungi. They're not a vegetable, bro. Not a vegetable. It's a fungi.
You ready? Are mushrooms vegetables?
Dude, you're gonna get a laughable answer right now. What, dude? No. Fruited fungi.
I don't know, whatever. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it says fruited fungi.
Fruity fungi.
Fruity fungi. But
Ooh, that's a good name of a candy. Fruity fungi.
or like a
Treats.
reggae band.
Fruity fungi.
Hey, fruity fungi. Smokable fruity fungi. I'm tired. Where we at?
What are we at?
55.
Oh, we're still good.
Okay.
Yeah. We talked about how there's a giant, the biggest organism on Earth, we've talked about it, is a mushroom. It's fungi or something.
Oh,
It's one organism.
It's one organism, yeah.
Isn't it weird how fungus, you can cut like a chunk of it, and isn't that
And
still...
it holds itself together.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you saying?
I think that's
No,
how
you
it
could
works.
you could take a print, a thumbprint. So you take you pop off a mushroom head, right? And you have those, those little gills
I hate
inside,
those things. Ugh.
and then you put it on like foil,
Yeah.
and you'll have the print. It's called a spore print.
Whoa.
You can take that spore print, and you put it in solution,
Yeah.
and then inject that into whatever the soil is that you want to grow it in, and it'll grow. That's how the mushroom transfers the spores. So,
Really?
but in natural world, the spores fall off the mushroom and blow across the ground or whatever and populate.
A chunk of it, or does it need to be the whole thing?
You could just
You're
take
talking about like a fingerprint.
a fingerprint, yeah, the top of the head.
What if one of the gills fall off and fall to the ground? Would that grow into a...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The gills, the spores are inside the gills, and they'll fall. Once it opens up, it like releases the spores, and those will like populate like seeds.
Oh, those gills give me creeps, dude. The gills of a mushroom, they've always creeped me out. I don't like them.
Gillophobia.
I guess. I mean, I'll eat them if it's in like a little whatever.
It's
But
cut up.
When it's like you can fan it and stuff. It
Ooh, I
freaks me.
love the fanning.
Really? I would think you don't want like the gills.
I lick on the fanning.
Ah.
Just blump, 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 blump,
What if you
blump.
pick each gill, like pull it off, like eat it?
I don't think it would taste very like anything really. It like tastes like paper maybe.
God, it's so wild. I love that Earth has like this ecosystem, dude. Okay, this guy on Joe Rogan was talking about how the jungle is, when you go in, it's this, what do you call it? A march of like, or like a tornado of death or something. Everything around you in the jungle is killing and surviving constantly. Bugs and birds and creatures. And it's like everything. When you walk in,
Ecosystem.
it's a giant ecosystem. It's super
Yeah.
balanced. And he called it like the greatest battlegrounds ever. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's constant war.
Constant war. Everything is killing each other and eating. And it's so weird that Earth is built that way, where the creatures that have survived have got so by killing the other people, the other creatures, and eating them for energy.
But the other creatures still survive and create new creatures.
Yeah, it's all.
So it's not like they're like evolving to say, hey, maybe we should not reproduce anymore. We're dying. They keep going.
They always keep going.
Yeah.
The drive to survive is built into everything.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's not.
You know what's crazy though? Is sometimes you'll see like these monkeys that look fucking like they're 80 years old. Maybe that's mostly in captivity.
TikTok.
That's more captivity probably.
They probably die.
Yeah, I bet in the wild they don't live very
There's probably
long.
some elders.
I don't know.
Very
man.
rare.
He's like, stop, lion. Do you know who I am? Lion attacks him and he's like 60 years old. I feel bad. I'd be like, oh,
Wait,
that's...
you're saying that like the lion was about to kill the whole monkey crew, and the
He's
old
like,
man's like,
stop, stop, Charlie. I am the elder. And then all of a sudden
rips
the
his
lion
arm
just rips
off.
his arm off. He's like, oh shit. That would suck to be like the monkey that lived that long and then all of a sudden just one day.
Wait, yeah. Did you ever see the monkey show, Planet of the Apes? The new ones?
Yeah.
You saw
I
this?
like the first one.
Yeah, I like the first one.
First one was pretty badass.
Which one was this? The one where they were in the jungle? Second, in the jungle, and they kind of had like a little like sidey going.
That one I didn't
It was
like.
helicopters.
I feel like the apes became way too aware. Like in the
liked
number two,
it.
in number one, it was like the beginnings of them, like
Yeah, it was them
like
breaking
learning how to
out.
communicate. They're like, oh, let's go. And they're like, yeah.
I love that shit though.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that. That
It was
one again.
good.
They should
Very
make that
good.
a show. Why haven't they made Planet of the Apes a show?
That's a really good idea. That could be
Yeah.
very good. But you know Hollywood's gonna fuck that up, dude. The whole thing is gonna be about like it's a euphemism or metaphor for like
you
slavery.
You can't do Hollywood.
Yeah.
You got to go like do the show in like Ireland or like
Ireland's prime minister when he met with Biden today was like talking about how
Did you see
diverse
this?
and yeah, which one? He was like,
no. Biden steps off the plane, pushes the prime minister to the
Yeah, I
side,
saw that.
and started talking to the other guy
because he goes to like a troop. He's like, does that to the.
He didn't know. I think he doesn't know who the prime minister was. I think he thought that guy was. He was talking to him, and then this guy's like over here. He's the prime minister, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Wait, the prime minister's a super short like leprechaun.
Yeah.
Super short.
And he went with the guy with the hat.
I saw one where he kind of like pushes one of the guys aside, but I didn't recognize him. And then he like salutes the soldier, and the soldier's like, okay, and he does the salute. Which also, I was thinking, how many militaries around the world do the salute?
Dude, if he's saluting another military, that's not good.
Oh, he did the whole thing.
That's
really
crazy. Yeah, you don't do that.
But hold on, how many militaries around the world do that as like in a military?
Yeah, maybe that guy doesn't do it.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like, what the fuck? We don't do this.
In Ireland, we go like,
In Ireland, we go like, you don't.
no.
Hello. They go, huh.
They go, fuck you, bitch.
The other way.
No, they tongue suck.
Like someone, yeah.
Biden would love a
Biden's
tongue
like,
sucking.
I heard you guys do the tongue suck.
But you're a little old. How old are you, little boy?
Do you have a son? All right. Anyways, where are we at? Yeah, we're fucking done.
All right, let's hit it.